I'm not going to hear nothing until I start to see something. You say you like me, show me. You say you want to see me, make it happen. I don't hear nothing until I see it happen.
Women typically seem to do better in life without a man.
Anything for you, I am gonna try to.
Because like she gains weight or her face is puffy and they always showing these before and after my divorce. I done came up, I look better, I did this, I lost 50 pounds, I feel great.
I'm gonna try to do.
There's a divorce quote floating around that I really love, and it says, if marriage was beneficial for women, they would have taken it from us.
Pleasure, destination, you can drive us if you choose.
Are the guys in Orlando still buying drinks for girls? No, these niggas cheap as baby. They swear up and down that they doing that shit, but they really not. They not doing that shit. It was uncool to love me. This is probably one of the most unromantic ass generations in the world. Like, you literally gotta ask a man for dates. And maybe ask them for flowers. I am the fool you call me.
Oh, I'm 27. I've been with rappers. I've been with artists, athletes. Yeah. I've been everywhere. I've had all the attention. Yeah. I'm fucking known in my city. Like, that's not enough for you?
No.
To hear you say to me, who's knuckling? What the hell did you just say? Who's knuckling? Ass out. Abs out.
There are times on this channel where I feel like a bit of a historian, where I can remember the kinds of messages that black men sent to black women through media, more specifically music, were much softer and much more touching.
All right, y'all got me. How about this?
Ass out. Abs out. Bet on bucking. Get 'em go. Who's knuckling?
I let my baby father win the custody battle because it was 4 years and $50,000 in, and I was sick of him, and I was like, you know what, my kid is 12 anyways, take him. I'm flying business class internationally because I can afford it. This is your daily reminder to give up them kids. Bye.
Where do the real gentlemen reside at these days?
I've never been interested in that. As soon as a man tells me he has kids, I'm out. I'm gone. I go ghost.
If a woman has an education and a skill, she has guaranteed divorce insurance for her lifetime.
I'm just not interested. I'm really not. Just like a lot of men don't want to date women with children, women also don't want to date men with children.
A phenomenon that I think pretty much all of us have noticed since, say, the late 90s is that many young progressive ladies see it as their kind of birthright to move through the dating world in a way where they identify with the top 10, 15% of the most desirous men and date in that same fashion. Except they still want the guys that they're dealing with to still be romantic with them. And there's a kind of upsetting of a balance where if I believe that I am paying a premium for something that I believe that another man got for free, or she willingly gave it up for nothing, maybe she even paid, then for most guys, that's going to end the romance right there. And what I believe is happening now is that now that that romance has been removed, there's this kind of trying to recreate the modern environment and explain it in a way where it makes sense. And the explanations are all over the place.
Why do you think particularly Black women are increasingly opting out?
It's always been, the world is hard on us, right? The image of what we're supposed to be all things at once, right? Other groups of women, I think, get away with being publicly promiscuous. Who's knuckling? I think we have to be perfect at work, perfect in the home, perfect for our families, perfect in many spaces. And when we differentiate from that, we get labeled as too promiscuous. Who's knuckling? Or, you know, or a prude. Or a prude if we go far the other way. I'm so confused. So I just think it's a lot of pressure, and I don't limit that to just intimacy and sex. I just think in general there's a lot of pressure on Black women. We can't be too mean. And I think I'm gonna cry. We can't be too nice because then they walk over us. What must I do, babe? We can't dress too provocatively. You don't know what you mean. If we cover up too much, then you can't win sometimes.
This conversation is actually a good example of the kind of moving of the goalpost where I want to be liberated and do all the things that come with being free, but the idea that I'm being labeled by pretty much the most liberal society that has ever existed is, again, it's that moving of the goalposts where I still want to feel like I'm a chaste lady and I want to be treated that way, but I also want to be able to have my fun and live my life free and open and date whom I like in any manner that I like. You can tell that there's this longing for what used to be there. And to be honest with you, I don't really blame them that much because, well, imagine going from an environment where a song like Make It Last Forever resonates so much with the culture that even still today, the Marching 100 of FAMU are still playing the song and you just take a look back at the kinds of songs that men were making 30, 35 years ago. I mean, a song like Make It Last Forever struggled to be one of the top 10 R&B songs of 1988, released in 1987. And you go from that environment to basically guys saying, I'm disinterested in all of it. I don't want to try and wine and dine you. I don't want to spend any money on dates. I'm okay.
This is probably one of the most unromantic ass generations in the world. Like, you literally got to ask a man for dates, ask them for flowers, ask them for time.
That's because y'all all hoes. Y'all all hoes. Probably not you. You look like a nice lady. But most of y'all is hoes.
You're going to think that something is really different. Something is really wrong. And you're just going to try and find a way to explain it, rationalize it, because you really can't rationalize the fact that you went from Key Sweat saying, let me hear you tell me you love me. Unpredictable.
Let me hear you say you never leave me. Treat me this way. That will make me feel so right. I want you to love me for who I am. Who I am.
I told you guys that my romantic / simp library runs deep, and it took me a good amount of time to turn my simp programming off because it was basically my training as a kid. And one thing I can tell you is that we used to talk to each other, sing to each other very differently. When I tell you my bag runs deep, this is Tracy Spencer singing Tender Kisses, a tape that I had. And Eddie Winslow did not do a great job on the duet at all. But at that time, when you hear Tracy Spencer's going to be on Family Matters, you're going to tune in and watch because she was very modestly dressed. You know, the colorist stuff, whatever, depends on who you ask. But she was a modest singing young lady, and her voice was beautiful, and it was the kind of song that we would have liked to imagine being sang to us. And if it wasn't Tracy Spencer, it was Tevin Campbell, or it was SWV, or it was Keith Sweat. And I think that young ladies looking at this modern landscape and seeing the kinds of songs that men are making in response to the songs that they're hearing from young ladies is a kind of telling feature of the fact that men just don't see a romantic notion in dating these days. Were black men richer in the 80s or 90s? No, we were not. We were probably poor. But at the same time, there was this desire to find someone to share connection with that in this modern dating environment has all but disappeared. If there was something romantic about dating, you would hear more and more songs like the ones that used to disappear. I mean, think for a moment that a song like Make It Last was struggling to make it to the top of the R&B song charts. And then, of course, the regular song charts, you have Michael Jackson floating around. So, you know, good luck with that, Keith Sweat. But in that time, there were a number of men looking to sing songs about the way you make me feel. See what I did there, Michael Jackson? But all of that said, all of that notion of I want to do something to make a young lady that I feel a romantic notion for like me or going to date with me has turned into, you can't afford me, you got to buy me something, y'all are lame, y'all are brokies. Okay, well, if I'm a brokey, then why would I spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a date for a young lady who doesn't even like me or even pretend to? And that is the reason why the love songs has dried up. And what I think, as I've said before, is that the young ladies are starving for vitamin romance. Only problem is the source of it has already gone. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.